Cam, is a free agent right now, and you could see he's right. I mean, there aren't 32 better than him in the NFL. And then you said that he doesn't like to do anything conventionally, and that's maybe the issue is how much longer can he go ahead and be the Cam that we've known and loved and was iconic and entertaining, where he was a two-way threat. We did see that in the first month of the season. Did he say in your pod that COVID had something to do with potentially knocking him down from that first month high for the rest of the year?
Yeah, remember we were all celebrating Cam and what New England was doing and talking about who's winning this divorce. Is it Tom Brady? Is it Bill Belichick? Cam started off the season hot, got down to Miami, 15 rushing attempts, 75 yards, followed that up Sunday Night Football, throws for 397 yards, phenomenal outing, goes down to the end, the wire, quarterback sweep left, they get stuffed at the goal line, but it was just an amazing game, and everybody after that was like, man, Cam is back, and New England has a shot, and Bill Belichick did it again. Week 3, not so great. They played tough, and then COVID hit, and then after that, who knows? It's like, what the hell? And for him, it was less about the physical, more about the mental, and he talked about, just how complex and how tough that offense is, Josh McDaniels, where, they just kept rolling. They kept implementing. They kept, adding new things to the offense and the game plan. And he just could never catch up to that train. They didn't wait for him. They didn't stop. When he got back, it wasn't the same terminology. It wasn't the same game plan for the most part. And I can vouch for that, because I had Josh McDaniels as my head coach in Denver. And I consider myself a high football IQ guy and never really had to take notes and played in so many different offenses. And it's just like when I saw it, I got it. And that was the first offense and the only offense for that matter where it just took forever to pick it up. 11 personnel, I'll give you an example. 11 personnel is 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. And that's traditional. That's universal. 11 personnel, same guys go on the field. You see Brandon Marshall, Eddie Royal, Brandon Stokely go out there, Tony Scheffler, you got Selvin Young in the backfield. Well, in Josh McDaniels' offense, now they can go 11 personnel, but they tag it with Navy, they tag it with Army, they tag it with so many different other tags. And now, instead of Brandon Stokely going out there, now you see Brandon Lloyd coming in. You take Selvin Young out, and then another guy goes to the H. And then, so it's just so complex. And then you get to different formations in so many different ways. And, you couple that with no offseason, no preseason, and it's a problem. So I was amazed that he was able to accomplish what he did in those first couple games, and obviously not surprised at how this thing deteriorated and fell apart after COVID.
So what do you think the Patriots should do at quarterback, Brandon? I'll have you put you in the role of analyst.
I think they sign Cam back.
You do?
I think that's I think you bring Cam back. I think there are some things that he could clean up in a pocket when you watch him and study him. It's just, and to me, it's all about him not being comfortable with where he's going pre-snap and where he should go, where he should be thinking, where his eyes should be, comfortable with where, he should throw the ball. So you can see him a little antsy. There was times where, protection wasn't set. They had free runners, and you've never seen that. You could never go on. You could turn on New England film the last 20 years with Tom Brady and just see open runners, like just smashing Tom Brady. And that has a lot to do with Cam. That has a lot to do with, Josh McDaniel and them, building that chemistry and continuity. And you saw that. And that was the moment where it's like, okay, the mental side of it is just not there. And that no preseason, no off season, it's finally catching up because that's number one. You got to be protected. And Cam just didn't have any time. And I think that has a lot to do, like I said, with them. So, I think New England give it another shot. What are your options? You don't have any really better options out there, I don't think, unless you go get Deshaun Watson or you make a big trade, a big splash trade like that. But I don't think, guys want to go to New England right now. I don't think Deshaun is, looking at his list in New England's number one or Russell Wilson. I just don't think guys want to go there, and especially not follow in Tom Brady's footsteps.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.